I don't have fingers, but I'm gonna give you the bird. I'm feeling creature today.
Medium armor. Fuck you all.
You and Miracle were like
Jesus. Did someone just scream at me?
hiding behind trees is big, like.
Oh my god.
I was on Oblivion Snarfcatcher. Because on Oblivion, chainmail is like.
Hold on.
I have hammer. I had light because.
Alright, it's time for golf.
Now here I am in Zafir. I can both for combat. And I
Yeah, get a little March.
Can I borrow the GM box for a few minutes just to show the other LS people my concept LF unit?
Depends if it's within morbid parameters. Should probably specify that.
I love small Marge. I love
Smarge.
Small March. Someone cast reduce on her, this is what happens.
Smarge.
Step on me.
You don't have to say that again. I'll crush you, you little freak. Yeah. Gorma.
It's like giving people a fidget spinner.
They're a Sphinx cat!
No, they're not. They are.
I had way too much fun with that. Bean! Oh my god, look at you! Pick them up on this guy.
Yeah, look at this little bean.
What if that was my fucking like...
Maybe I should come in at some point as Mary.
You know, if you're gonna come in as Mary, send me a fucking DM. If I see it, I'll come in as Archivist as well, because he likes hanging out with Mary.
I've been slowly updating the DM hand side of things, so I'm gonna apply those to Archivist soon.
I'm gonna be helping. I'm gonna show up as Archivist for today's thing, as well.
Yeah, well, that's a digital space thing, so I don't think Mary's gonna have any reason to be there.
Shame.
I just want to do more DM stuff.
Yeah, no, I want to get more. I need to get we need to have the standard full LF roster of songs on that hands, because my hands were specifically for the cyberspace mission, so they've got more cybery songs.
Yeah,
silly
I'm
bit
setting
songs.
it up so you can have all of my songs and I can have all of your songs without adding a shit ton of audio sources.
Oh fuck yeah, based.
But that's gonna take time to implement, so I've been just doing it slowly. It makes the stats a little less scary.
Yeah, don't burn yourself out. That's for certain.
I'm a creature.
Even in the back, she can't remove the back, which means right now she's blue alert for some reason.
Yeah, you can step on it, by the way.
Light
They know.
Do it. Do it.
Light blue,
Physically do it.
light blue.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Sweet W's.
Hey, it's the person I saved. Did you just fucking rub him by your head?
Bald!
I gotta hurry up and grow hair. Fuck, dude. I'm sorry, I'm baby.
Splice.
I'm like a naked baby rat.
You're like a naked mole rat.
Yeah,
Naked
I'm a
mole
baby rat. I'm pink like a baby rat, dude.
Name them Pinky. Their name's Pinky. This character's name is now Pinky, like a pinky rat.
Say,
He's been saying that this jacket has costed someone's life. And 800,000 credits.
800,000 Spirit, Pandora funds.
Question people's like ethnicities. I just kind of assume.
You
What?
have to imagine, Fury, anything you try, if they
This
try
little
to
guy.
fix that.
Just a little fella.
I'm pointing at you right now, right? Just.
Look at it! Look at them!
No.
That gets. Why does that get you? Holy shit!
Because we know it's coming. The delivery is perfect.
Here, little Marge, hold on to this.
Okay.
I got this. I got this.
I blew off my hat.
Not the hat!
I'm sorry, okay? It was a big misunderstanding.
Are people inside yet?
I don't know. Why am I inside of a goddamn...
Ooh!
What's up?
I've already.
You've seen it, yeah. This is a model I've used. I've had for a long time.
Squeak?
Yeah.
I can't hear the squeak.
Did you hear it?
Is there a squeak?
Yeah.
No?
Sounds on.
I do! They're all the way up! Am I crazy?
All the way up. That's insane. That's
I don't know. I'm hearing it.
we all hear it.
That might just be me. It might just be a concept.
You're just psychotic.
So got it.
I mean, it's not like it's an important sound.
What's up?
Are these supposed to be butterflies on his arm?
Yeah.
Does it depend on my avatar? Hold on, let me switch to a Google it.
Yeah. It was actually a really old design idea that we actually kind of stuck with, and well, now it's actually pretty fucking
It's
fitting.
your bug man.
Well, it had to do with butterflies
Squash 'em.
freedom of flight and the characters.
Squash 'em.
He cocooned and now he's
Depresso, I can't squash them. Squash them for me.
What's up?
I can't squash them. You have to do it.
Okay.
Oh, I heard it. I thought it was like the like usual squash sound effect. I did not
Nope.
expect that.
It's an actual moth squeak sound.
That's amazing.
Creature.
I am a creature.
Can we cook it?
I am a Kimbo.
No.
You really wouldn't get much, like in terms of sustenance.
You would become very sick if you ate March.
I'd be, you may distribute your crystal statue and die.
Yeah, Marge hasn't had good results with people that have eaten anything from her body except for the plants, so.
Alright, I'm going to hit
That'll be 6 credits, please. Oh my god, you're so cute.
I fucked up some magic and I'm waiting for this to wear off. I just need to find someone with Dispel.
Hi.
I think I have a.
Yeah, I'm so small.
Something maybe.
I took the money. I took the money.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
What the hell?
I fucked up some magic and I'm waiting for it to wear off or to find someone with this spell. What are you looking at?
Oh,
You have dispel.
what spell are you messing with?
Classified.
Are you messing with a spell to change your height?
No.
Or something similar?
No, magic's just weird.
Your boots still shooting off jet strings.
Magic is weird.
Magic is weird.
Or at least you're in a friendship now.
What?
Oh my god.
That guy.
Friendship.
Your boots are still firing fire, by the way.
Oh, whoops.
What's up? I'm still looking at a spell happened yesterday, but that was crazy shit.
What happened yesterday?
Iron grip.
Oh.
Went on a stealth mission with the most unstealthy characters, and somehow we stealth through it.
We might have Festius.
It works.
Also, Marge. He's smaller now. Oh, jeez.
It's so small.
I see.
I will put a curse upon you so that your left testicle is always itchy in a really, like, unsatisfying way.
What the fuck?
What kind of escalation is this?
I mean, I wasn't using it anyways.
Yeah, I feel you. It's okay.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Why is everyone gathered around me? I'm not like some circus, like... If you're gonna be staring at me like that, at least pay me for it.
I'm pretty sure I was in the stealthy guys.
I'm now praising you in March.
Fine here. 5 credits.
Alright. You're fine to stay here. Everyone else, pay up or walk away.
It's a single credit.
Fine.
Is that what I'm worth to you?
Damn, that's so fine.
Oh, don't be stingy, Marge. Come on.
Is that what you think I'm worth? A single credit? All the things I've done?
I think you're worth like 6. Is that better?
It's important to value oneself.
You're only probably a tenth of your
I
regular
have a
size.
single dried
but you're
bean.
probably
Here
a
you
tenth
go.
as much.
I will accept this.
Single threaded.
Have you paid up?
Single bean.
There's a bowl of booze.
I think you might need it. The March tax right now.
If you're gonna stand here and stare at me, you better pay up.
You think I'm gonna? I don't pay taxes to the government. You think I'm gonna pay you?
Okay then. Well, he walked away. He's not staring, so I can't charge him for anything.
Yeah, I was gonna pay.
Everyone knows his rights.
You know, be thankful you don't live on waterfront. If you don't pay tax, your nemesis like kick down your door and give you a gold spanking with paddle.
Whoa, what the fuck? The fuck?
He's tried to track me down to check my IDs, and every single time I've managed to elude him.
Wow. Okay.
Though to see his face,
The only time I've ever seen him was at the Vegas Lounge for the fighting tournament they had.
though I'd love to see his face the day I hand over my fake ID and he reads my name as Margarine Butter. Yeah, I fucked up a spell. If you're going to stand there and stare at me, at least pay me some credits for it. Then don't stare. Ooga booga.
You're now a collectible plushie.
Collectible in the sense that there's only one of me?
Yeah, limited edition.
I've turned myself into a marketable plushie.
Good idea. I'm gonna market this. I'm gonna market why they believe in the function.
I better get royalties if it's modeled after me, otherwise I will find you. I'll take it. I don't want to handle all the marketing. I'm just the designer. the design? Question mark.
UI is design has to be full of the dark pushing.
He's definitely autistic about this. Yeah. When to like forcibly take away his
What the fuck happened to you, Marge?
I was fucking around with some magic, did some stuff wrong, and I'm stuck like this unless someone casts a spell or it wears off.
Fair enough, I guess. Magic can be fucky at times.
Oh yeah. This is like the most minor of issues. Once I tried to summon a devil and I got an imp instead, and don't do summoning circles when you're drunk at 3 a.m.
That's common sense to me, but also not a piece of
Well, when you're drunk, common sense isn't so common.
That's very, very true.
I used to be a raging alcoholic.
Well, that's 2 people I know at least.
It's very common in the city.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
The only reason I stopped being is because alcohol doesn't really work on me anymore, and I don't have the money to pay for magic alcohol in the same quantity.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Other than your magical mishap, how you doing?
My enemies have not yet been put into their graves, and so there's always more that I could do.
So you're good then.
I'm not immediately in danger, so overall, I'm still trying to get someone. I still need to get one of my people out of the hands of the Vex. And the threat of LF is ever encroaching, so, you know. Nothing immediate, but I definitely could be doing far better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Much the same. I did see some LF bots here, so.
Yeah, I saw one walking around earlier.
Going through the same little group of LF bots that come around here.
Hello.
Yo.
Greetings, Mr. Thugger.
Magic mishap, waiting for it to wear off.
I see.
If you're gonna stand there and stare, at least pay for it.
Well, damn.
Look, I had a whole crowd of people standing around me just staring at me. I might as well get something out of it than just have people stand there and gawk at me with their mouths agape.
Well, I'm actually talking to you. I didn't even actually know that it was the same person. I thought it was just someone else.
Nope. It's me.
Damn.
Yep.
I apologize for staring at you. You just looked very interesting.
It wasn't the fact that one person was staring, it was the fact that everyone, I just got a crowd of people circling me, staring at me.
That is fair.
Hello, what's your name?
My name's Stripes. Nice to meet you.
Gorgar, pleasure.
Nice to meet you.
It's actually all of you. I'm fine speaking. Well, most is calming down.
I'm that bitch.
Nice to meet you, that bitch.
Oh, I guess you can't see me do the hand flick if I don't have fingers.
Probably none.
As I've said before, my enemies are not yet dead, so things could be doing better, but I'm not immediately in danger, so things could be worse.
Marge has a unique way of thinking about things. Not a wrong thing, a unique way.
Yep. I don't do so much with Malleus anymore since he's not super active, so I don't bring it up. Repeat that?
What's going on around these parts?
Well, the Vex don't attack as much, but we still need to get our person away from the Vex, but it always feels like we're on the verge of something, you know, some big conflict with LF, and the cultists are also getting more active.
That is entirely unfortunate.
it's another one of my friends over there as well.
Well,
Hmm?
I'm thinking about giving Barley Fist a little bit more free rein to use his own funds to help.
Hi,
At least things should calm for now.
For now.
Even though it always.
Things can change on a moment's notice, but everyone's pretty much aware of that, so.
Well, I will stop bugging you then,
Is that a joke? Bugging me?
No.
Nah, you're fine. I get you.
Oh, now I understand. Didn't even notice. Honestly, it didn't even register in my head. It's pleasure talking to you always.
Later.
Oh my god. Hard to slot too. Those would be so hard to slot. You could put them on one of those. No, apart from the ones that have like, you know, you could just physically go. Oh, I see. I technically can't.
Yeah, no, your hip is quite excited if I do so
Outside the city.
A lot of people I'm alive. Oh, no, not you. Our friendo over there.
In search of something, though I did not know precisely what.
Does your boyfriend know Dispel?
I am not so sure.
Oh.
If he wants to ask him about it, he's probably somewhere in that direction.
Alright.
You missed that bitch.
I know you're in both of my names. My Celia.
If I am going through my systems and I don't hear one fucking keyboard clack, then that's
Sometime. Do you modify your HUD just so it has the noise for you personally?
Do you know Dispel?
Like, dispel magic.
Yeah.
I mean, I also got remove curse. Why do you need that?
Can you help me? I fucked up a spell.
And yeah, it's one of my bigger spells of the day, but yeah, sure. You want to go somewhere that's not like right in front of those guys?
Might be a good idea, yeah.
Yeah, lead the way. I will follow your exceedingly slow, fluffy personage. Sorry, I'm trying not to.
Look, the nice thing is I'm getting a lot more steps than the normal.
Good cardio.
Unfortunately, I don't think my body works that way, so I don't think it really matters, but you know.
I never actually wondered about how, like, you process oxygen, if you do.
I know I breathe, but it also is a matter of I don't think I can. I don't really have muscle, so I don't think I can build muscle because I don't think insectoids can kind of work out.
Yeah, 'cause you got exoskeleton, right?
Yeah, so I can't really like.
Yeah, it's sort of stuck in there.
So I could exercise a bunch, but I don't think it would actually do anything for me. So I'm kind of just stuck as I am.
But I mean, it could increase your lung capacity at least.
Probably.
Greetings again.
Yes,
I found someone with the spell.
I've had the princess, and then I could carry on for, yeah, doing the dispelling the small chunk.
I
Sorry, it's like the most apt way to describe you. You've gone like wider.
Yeah, no, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, okay, right. Well, at least it's not a curse, right? I mean, I could detect magic on you to guarantee it, but...
I know, I didn't curse myself, I just fucked up a ritual.
Yeah, that's the thing. You can never know if that ends up as a curse, but I'll just cast a spell on you first. It normally doesn't have much in the way of negative effects. You ready?
Yeah.
Alright. Dispel magic.
I got my fingers back. Thank you.
In toes.
Yes.
I'm gonna miss Small Marge.
You know, there was an overwhelming urge to pick you up and hold you like a hamburger.
The only one allowed to do that is my boyfriend.
In fairness, I do not see him.
Yeah, I know. That's why I didn't do it. There's a difference between wanting to and actually following through on that.
I don't know why I dislike being picked up, but I do.
I mean, fair. Well, there's a level of, like, helplessness when you are lifted off the floor, like, against your will, so...
Yeah, I can't really put a finger on why.
Yeah, we help, we suddenly obtained an audience.
That reminded me.
Hi, I'm new to this area. He's flexing back.
Hi.
Is this
Welcome to the
clinic?
industrial district. Clinic? Yeah. You need,
I am fine. We were just asking what this place is.
If you get fucked up, come here.
It's the, yeah, this is the medical facilities. We have doctors, we have a water dog, we have tables, we've got blood, various surgical equipment, and do you know how to access it?
Seek.
Or at least to ask to access it.
Think otherwise.
I don't know.
I don't actually know if the medical columns are actually open to the public to jump in and ask.
Well, I can find out because I don't think I have access to them normally. Let me check.
Yeah, can you jump in them? See if that allows you to. Never actually thought to check that because that might be another thing I would have to bring up to communications.
Nope. So it's gotta be. We need to have an official Bay09 911. Bay0911.
Yeah. Yeah, normally it's a, yeah. There's, most of the time, if someone is hurt, telling a member of security will guarantee that someone in the medical variety will be able to treat you in some way, shape, or form.
Should I get access to that since I'm kind of a paramedic, or do I need like official shit to get that?
I mean, I'm technically officially hired here, so I mean, I work here.
Well,
I mean, if you want to be an associate or something, I mean, I can put in a word for you.
I'll think about it.
I'm gonna be against people helping out.
Either way, I'll treat someone in the field. If they're bleeding, I'm gonna stop them from bleeding because I'm not an asshole.
Yeah.
Unless I don't like them.
The inside juice on the inside. It's a good, you know, plan of attack.
Exactly. And since I'm not officially a doctor, I'm not held to any oath, so if I don't like them, I don't have to treat them.
Look, just because they're a patient, it says do no harm whilst you're treating them. You don't have to actually treat. You can refuse treatment. Just, you know, most of the time we don't. No worries.
I get away with it a bit more than you do.
Stay safe out on the streets.
I bet you do, Marge. I bet you do.
We'll probably keep an eye on them.
Okay. Are you running around with a fucking artifact?
One of the ones I got from an Lazagos is from
Oh.
Yeah.
Weird metal. Somebody does something magic.
I got fixed.
Just so we know if other people, if they're trying to interact with you physically.
Back to normal.
Okay, Ragnar.
Yeah.
Head, torso, arm. Just don't touch.
Make sure the people don't touch it.
wish Pink would solve it. You know, that would be really whimsical if Pink could solve my issues right now. Hi, Marsh.
Well, have you tried?
I got fixed.
I haven't, because if I choose a color in the morning, I'm stuck in that.
I have
color
built-in
for the entire
pants.
No, messing. You do kinda.
Yes. I have no bits, so there's nothing to hide.
I have bits.
You have bits, and that's why you're required to wear clothing. And I can walk around like this. Now,
I don't have nips though.
What?
I wouldn't know.
I don't have nipples.
Would you like some? Yeah, baby bobbity boo, 2 nipples just for you. There you go. You got nipples now. That's totally how that works.
No, thank you so much. No. The right one was because of a road accident, and the left one was because someone chopped it off.
Were they trying to even you out?
Why?
Yeah, he was trying to torture me.
Did it work?
Not really. That was back during the biker days. That was a bit weird during that time.
At least it evened you out a little bit. Imagine the.
Also, it's kind of nice. You know what I mean? Like you have like.
I guess you don't run into the issue of if you're like running a lot, you don't chafe.
Boom. Also, whenever it's cold, it's fine.
I don't really get cold anymore. Probably having a ton of fluff helps.
Temperature doesn't really bother me.
I wonder why.
Temperature.
Me neither.
Temperature don't bug me as much either, but that's probably because of the weird mix of like stuff in me now. Cause like there's like the pink energy stuff. Never really found out about that. Then there's the light stuff from the Destiny stuff. Then there's also the iron grip, where like I've had all kinds of poisons and food and stuff running through my system.
And food. And food.
Oh, and food too.
No, you mentioned food. I'm like, yes, everyone generally has food going through them.
Well, no, it's different. It's weird food.
You just are full of the magic juice.
I'm full of all kinds of shit. Honest to God, at this point, I'm terrified if someone finds a way to like activate anything, it's all just gonna erupt.
I like it too.
I like the horns.
Honestly, your blood is actually pretty normal, most likely. Unless your blood like has weird properties whenever you bleed and it looks different, you're probably the same.
My blood's red. Only thing is just my mana's pink, apparently.
My blood is sparkly and pink and looks like... Actually, I should make a cocktail called Marge's Blood, and it just is pink and sparkly.
Yeah, I think it's cool too. It makes me feel like I look more
Yep,
like them.
it's honestly probably, I could probably make it either peach or grapefruit, and put in a little bit of vodka, and then add some edible glitter and swirl that shit around. That's effectively what my blood looks like. Maybe add a little bit of energy drink, and then that will really make people convinced it's actually my blood. But woo! I don't actually know what my blood would do to someone if they actually drank a lot of it. I think all it does to rats is make them sick, so I'm not really sure.
I wonder what it would do to something like me.
I don't know. I honestly have no idea. It could kill you. It could empower you. I have no
Last
idea.
time you touch something and figure out what it would do to you, you heard thousands of fucking voices in your head and you ran off in the street.
I'm just saying.
Well, when I injected a rat with my blood, it turned into a crystal, but when I fed my blood to a rat, it just made the rat sick.
Oh.
But when I was filled with aether, when they didn't know what to do with me when I was bleeding out that one time, apparently I just purify that shit. So I don't know what the fuck my body does.
That's wild.
Ether. It was ether, not aether. I only have very mild memory from that event because I was very high afterwards. My body is an enigma and I don't understand how most of it works, and it's honestly kind of scary because I don't know what will and won't affect me. Except for poisons. I do know those don't affect me.
That does sound pretty scary.
What about drugs? Drugs
Don't-
are kind of like poisons.
They don't affect me. Same thing. Unless they're magic-based. Only magic-based stuff affects
Did you
me.
get drunk?
I cured my alcoholism because I can't afford to drink the same amount with magic alcohol because that shit's expensive.
What about coffee?
Doesn't affect me. I drink coffee because it's comforting and it's a ritual of mine. Not because it affects me.
That's fair.
I don't think Bite drinks coffee, but it'd be really interesting to see what happens if he would.
I think the definition of coffee was made for him.
Yeah. Actually, no, I think it's more crack.
Someone absolutely
If
stick
the
out their
dictionary
leg
had
and
pictures, Bite would be on the
he's going
definition
full
of coffee.
force. That'd be fine.
I think he's more crackhead than coffee. You're more of a definition of crack than caffeine.
I like to put myself as an adversity on the table here. I like to put my adversity as unmedicated. Final answer.
Crack. Oh yeah, it is Friday. Apparently, the bounty hunter that goes after Ethan takes him out dancing on Fridays.
That's weird.
It is really weird compared to everything else I know about bounty hunters. That one's an enigma.
Maybe he's got a crush.
Is it like a enemies to lovers kind of thing?
Crush.
Maybe.
Yeah, enemies to
That does feel
lovers.
very fitting
Yeah.
for Ethan.
It feels fitting for Mad Dog too.
I don't know enough about Mad Dogs, I guess is the name.
Seems the
Yeah.
type.
Yeah. They got a bromance going on.
Kind of enemies to lovers type
Honestly,
business.
it would not surprise me if a bisexual.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hmm.
Like, what if, right? Here's the headcanon, okay?
Okay. Something by talking to me. I appreciate it.
Of course, always here for you, girl.
Be safe.
Thanks. You too. All of you. I'll be around.
So my headcanon is this, right? Mad Dog saw Ethan, right? As he came into like the digital space and was like, that one. And then he's like, oh, I could just bounty him, that way I get to interact with him. So it comes out and he's all like, this is what I'm doing and this is what you're gonna do and then we're gonna go dancing on Fridays. And Ethan's so chaotic he just goes with it, right? But then the plan has to be like, I'm gonna bounty hunt this man so I get stronger so that we can eventually team up. And he leaves LF to then fight LF because he actually hates him.
That would be convenient.
It just sounds weird.
Listen, I have
What's that?
headcanons and I'm allowed to have them. What is
You're
what?
allowed to
The
have them, yeah.
little. That doesn't look like synthetic. What is that?
This is carapace. It's carapace.
Oh, okay. It was activating my insectivore brain, and I wasn't sure why. That explains. Okay.
Hi, friend.
Yeah.
Well,
it's
I mean,
carapace.
You
funky.
sound to be observational. Perhaps you can help me.
Of course. What's up? I can help you.
Is that
I am
Tigrex
here
in there?
under the rumor that... Incorrect. It is chameleon armor.
Oh, okay. I am wrong yet again. Sorry, continue.
Apologies, milady. Anyway, I have been informed of some names that I must find in order to potentially seek implore under the rest buckets. Would you happen to know a Ragnar or an IX?
Oh, I know both of them actually.
Ragnar is right there. Wait, no, that's not Ragnar. That's not Ragnar. No, that's the blue one.
Same design, different. Here, give me just a second. Stay put there, friendo.
Yes, sir.
Where did they go?
Why do you have carapace?
Because I've eaten so much of the hive that now I have carapace. The bad hive, the red hive, the
Oh.
hidden. I've eaten so many of them that now I have carapace.
Ah, so it's probably a little less offensive that I want to nibble on it. Okay.
I have less than I did, but it's starting to grow back slowly.
Hmm. Interesting. Would you be against turning into something like that?
No, not really.
Oh,
I like to have.
fair enough.
I like to have more than I like LF. Which is to say, I don't like LF.
Just preach.
I mean...
Oh, there's Ragnar.
I said what I said. Hey kid, look, it's Ragnar, kid.
Thank you. Hello, Sir Ragnar.
That's fair enough. You're handling the idea of your body changing better than I did.
So you're the one who told me about
But I guess if you like the new form idea of the new form better than the old one, that's fair enough.
It's less of the form that I hate and more of the people that want to control me.
Real.
I have recently been unemployed due to circumstances beyond my
I guess that's something that I've come to value more, is being able to be in charge of my own life.
Yeah, freedom is a thing. And it is fleeting.
That's why I have a hard time deciding to join other people much. Having to work under someone else. I told myself after I left the old gangs I wouldn't do that ever again.
Yeah, I really understand that now.
Which, being a warlock, is kind of a tricky situation. I'd rather not be, but if I can get my patron out of a situation, then it's mutually beneficial. So for now, it's a mutually beneficial situation.
I'll tell Ajax the moment he shows up, if he shows up.
But I'd like to be, even if it limits what I can do, I'd like to be not warlock.
I feel like this exchange has become slightly awkward. I apologize.
No, that's it. I'm trying to camped over there. So. I'm not used to taking care of recruits and things, so I don't really know how this usually goes.
Oh, understood. You were more of a quartermaster.
I hold people in line. I'm the reasonable one.
Understood.
It's really convenient that I found something to sit on right in here. Very nice.
Has there been a problem?
They just had a box conveniently right here.
I just locked my legs.
I just sat on a box that was totally here.
I suppose something that would just be ill suited for the rust buckets or anyone in this area in general.
I mean, it's kind of so like the incomplete, like all this shit that happens.
You said that you
We're the ones that detected it.
were having trouble because you don't know what will affect you and what won't. Have you
Correct.
thought of trying like an allergy test?
Well, when it comes to poisons, I know for a fact pretty much anything that's a poison that I can think of doesn't affect me. So I can taste things, but they aren't. It's like
getting caught out in it.
obviously acid still work because acid isn't about poison; it's just straight up corrosive. But things that are like affect the systems in a body don't really affect me. If I continually pump myself full of something, I'll kind of feel it, but it's like my body processes it so quickly it doesn't have time to do anything. So if it's strong enough, like if I injected myself with straight, like, I don't know, what's a good example? I haven't done this, but let's say I started injecting straight cocaine into my veins. I might feel it a little bit, but I have to continually do it at a rapid pace just to feel anything, because my body processes it, like, just gets it out of my system super quick. That seems to be how it works.
Have you tried or thought of trying to like do a magic allergy test? What the fuck?
Well, magic seems to still affect me normally, so it seems mostly just a biological thing.
Hello.
Where'd you get that hat?
Howdy there, Bard. I killed him. Around these parts often.
That hat looks very fucking familiar.
It's exactly who's... Yeah. You should bedazzle it just to, you know, piss him off.
I will. I intend on getting pins of the Valenti logo, the
I feel like if you change the color and make it like all sparkly or something, like make it less of a, like more of like a, you know, less traditional, it'll piss him off.
Here, like red, so it can match this at least.
Ooh.
But yeah, I'll bedazzle it. I plan to.
It helps the hand not get flushed out by the darkness.
How's my cowboy tip? Is it...
You're doing good. Proud of you.
Hell yeah.
You're doing good work.
They're one in the kind rooting this cowgirl. I'll tell you that much.
He wants to go on a date with Bite, by the way.
What the fuck?
What? What'd you say?
Trick wants to go on a date with Bite.
Do not let that happen.
Why?
The thing is, right, we might organize one just to make a trap.
You realize he's probably gonna see that coming from a mile away, right?
But it'll be funny.
Also, a pretty funny way to die. Give him
We
the
won't
edge.
die. I'll have more by then. I'm planning on getting the sword done, and
You realize that
if I have the time, the mag.
just killing him is just gonna make him stronger faster, right?
Yeah, the more you kill him, the worse he gets.
Which is why I'm staying away from most places I tend to go to in industrial, because he jumped Bite and I, which is when we got that, like, a week ago. So I'm trying to, like, not go on scrap runs as often at the moment.
Hmm.
Which sucks, because I need things, but
Look, we just got you in the Valentes. Please don't die.
I'm not going to.
I'm holding you to that.
Pinky
Someone
promise.
put a death flag. Someone put a death flag in your pocket.
I'm gonna put my wrench in your face.
Damn! Damn!
Hitting him with the hardware.
Do you want electroshock therapy?
No, I'm good.
We need to get Bucky back, so that way we can focus entirely on not getting fucked over by all.
Like 3 times.
I think you'll get along with him. You two are very similar in your creativity. He also likes blowing shit up.
An engineer too. I don't do
Do you need
explosive
help
a
getting
lot,
him
like,
back,
you,
by the way? I mean, I'm still offering.
Yeah, I'm waiting on Ethan to, like, get the final bits done. I don't know exactly, like, I feel like there's... Vex took him.
Oh, okay. I'm not helping with that. Respectfully, I can't.
Yeah.
That's out of my. I can barely handle Trick.
You can help by keeping the equipment that we have well tuned.
I can do that. I can do that.
I will never ask anyone to fight something if they look at it and go, I cannot fight that.
Hey, Marge, I would love to kill some Vex with you.
Anytime.
If the mech was ready, absolutely.
Fantastic.
Right now,
Yeah.
You know, I'm starting to figure out what Bucky looks like or sounds like again.
We'll get him back. So help me.
I love your pink.
And then once we have Bucky back, we can focus all our attention on other things.
Slay.
I'm very
I need to talk to my patron.
I believe the first thing you should take care of is checking his mental state, because God knows what they've been doing to him for the...
That will be something that we can handle once he's back, but we cannot make a plan on exactly what it will require.
How's it going?
Like a surefire plan until we see him. A lot of that is going to be things that we can only do as his friends. And it will require just us all being there for him. As well as, you know, letting him readjust to a normal life. I won't ask him to do anything for, you know, a good while until he's ready. It's just a matter of I want him out of there, even if he decides to leave the Valentes. I just want him out of there.
Okay, so you come to apologize.
Hello.
yet you
We're
say
talking
I
about
deserve
getting Bucky
too
back.
much?
It's just
I was trying to help in any way.
all I can do is offer what support I can and give him the resources he needs.
Okay, because you got involved in not listening to the help that was being given.
But I think
I couldn't.
people like Vesper and those who he feels extremely close to will be
That's why I'm apologizing. Again, I was in my
very important for that. I don't know how he views me exactly. I like to think we're close, but I know there are people that are closer.
You
Also, I
deserve
never asked you to put your ass on the line for me.
A Valenti member.
He's my family. He's someone I feel responsible for.
So that ain't logical.
Exactly.
Yeah.
My body can take a lot more damage than your body can.
I'm very protective over all the Valentis.
I can take
So.
a fair bit of damage, don't get me wrong there.
How are you feeling? Have you been
The
recovering
problem
well?
that I had was that you told me to fuck off. When
Yeah, I
we
was
were
trying to
all...
get everyone out of there.
Yeah. That was where I took the umbrage. Taking the shot
That's
for
good.
you. Shit, I'll do that for any friend. Because, you know, I give a shit about people. But I lost my temper when you told me.
Repeat that?
What?
You shouldn't bother with that kind
I
of
got
shit.
shot by
Really
a
not for
beast
someone like me. Bother with the other ones. They're fine.
Bruh.
You're still
I
a
was
friend.
hiding.
I was about to say that you just
Didn't even
have.
have my gun.
You have very bad luck, it
It
seems.
ain't worth it.
Yes.
You're a medic. Think about it. Logically.
It's fucked up.
You're a medic.
It is very fucked up.
All I am is a bunch of guns.
I went to Zone 7.
Worry about yourself
And
because
there was a
you
decent
keep
amount of-
other people alive. I just kill things. Alright?
Yeah. And I didn't push myself past my limit. What the fuck? If I had been, I would have done something about it. I did.
Yeah. I mean, you can really get shot anywhere in the city.
But up until that point, I'm not gonna let a friend just stand there and get their shit beaten in and killed in front of me when I can do something, okay? Don't want to hear you fucking say anything to the contrary.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of something like either snarky or snazzy or snappy.
But like next time,
That
don't
none came to
fucking
mind, so I was
worry
just
about
like,
that. Just get the people that
Let's
need to
do
be
it for a
out.
moment.
Don't worry about me.
Oh, how's your weapon practice been coming? Starting to get more of a feel of what you like?
I am still somewhat struggling.
Don't be shaking your head.
Trying to find something that doesn't
You
hurt
classify as a person.
any more than the one that I already have.
They're a himbo,
Depends on which
it's okay.
district you're in.
Yeah, it does take a while to find what works for you, for
More
sure.
of a person than I am in every
You'll get there.
district in this city.
Just a lot of it's experience and practice and experimentation.
Don't
can't work in most
put your
places.
ass in the fire if you don't need
Shoulder
to.
strength would be good.
I guess too, you could always consider getting more built-in upgrades to assist with those things down the line as well.
Fucking street, 'cause that was where that was about to
Once we
go.
get Bucky back, that'll be a lot more accessible.
I would have gotten out of there. Just gotten roughed up a bit.
I can get.
Considering that I took the sniper shot that I took, which was a rail cannon shot.
You can hold extra guns.
Yeah, I don't think that would have happened.
Gun hands.
I'm sure that would have been
Don't
fine.
women
Thank you
shut
all
themselves
very
like
much.
Look, don't just say
be
you were
ours.
fine, okay?
I'm always fine. Don't worry about it.
No, I'm gonna worry about it. You can't tell me what
So
to
is your
worry
problem
about.
the weapons?
I see a friend in danger of dying. I'm gonna do something.
You'll become the You'll become the patty cake world champion.
Yes. I have to find something that's strong enough to get through
Why
the
I'm wearing
things
this
I
too.
am fighting.
Yeah, I'm gonna
not
bother
so strong
anyway.
that
There's
I
nothing you
risk
can say to make me think otherwise.
Have you considered something like a weapon that shoots electricity? That's what I went to. But my 9mm wasn't doing it.
Give me a second, 3. I might have something you might like.
Fuck yourself.
Oh,
You can't see the grin on my face.
I don't know what he has.
I can hear it.
He's white.
Alright. I'm
What?
glad that's out of the way. I don't like being on fucking
What?
tenterhooks around
What?
friends either.
What?
I just didn't hear what you said.
It's fine. Next time, just don't hit me off a box when
He's a
I'm
writer?
already damaged.
Yeah, again, next time, don't tell me to just fuck off when we're all trying to get on
I
the
thought
same
you said
page.
he was white.
I'm like, what? What does that even mean?
Mistakes. Water under the bridge, that's all I care about.
Confused. He's green.
What?
What if I just fed you something that turned all of you green instead of just your hair? That'd be kind of funny.
Hold on. Taking out the ammo. There you go. You guys will see that. No battery in there. What about this? It's a laser SMG. Quick, fast, gets the job done, and it won't penetrate directly, but it'll burn right through the target you need to. You can set it to lethal and non-lethal. So that way all you do is just singe somebody, that way they stop attacking,
Huh?
Just hit their clothes with prestidigitation and just change the clothes.
I'm trying to find ways of
I was more
making
just joking, but I could learn to do that.
Look, the thing is, the amount of people that I've used like Prestion because they forget that you can do so many other things. Like, I'll make
It's one of those things where if you cast it enough, you can do a lot of shit.
It causes it all to incinerate. Oh no, like that's the thing. It's got like 5, 6 different effects as standard.
It's just general. I do some magical bullshit.
Very lightly. Yeah, I mean, it's used for like the basic learning of things, which is kind of funny.
I
always make sure that all of the.
I wonder if we can light Vic up like a glow stick.
That makes sense.
Imagine the noise he'd make once he just did it and he wasn't expecting it.
No.
I heard you're making a clip.
Slipping and jamming and going through his shoes when you do it. So every step he takes plays like a beat or two of Darude Sandstorm.
Then he just starts running around real fast.
It's more so.
You might actually enjoy that. That would just be a bite. I feel like you could just do that to bite and nothing would. It would be like nothing changed.
Someone could teach you? To be fair, no, I think that'd be like doing what do they used to call it? Nightcore version. Oh, just 2.5 speed.
Yeah, yeah.
Things we can clamp.
But he does skate a bit, so it's not as fast as people think.
And there's certain electric bikes we don't even have to bridge or any kind of.
You know what? I think this just requires experimentation to know for sure.
Cruise. Ah, yes, we can start experimenting on friends.
Yep.
Nah, you're perfectly fine.
Can't do it.
Sinking sand.
Oh, that could be.
You gotta do it to the right people. Attachments?
Nathia lets me test a lot of shit on him that he really shouldn't, but he says it's fine.
You know, I actually sent him a text earlier, just because it was great. Wait, do you want to see what I sent him?
Oh joy, sure.
I think it's the right thing.
Here. So
let me
here. Here.
Let me just make sure that you're able to.
There we go. So.
There you go.
Is either A.
Just take a quick peek and you'll see.
Because it stays lightweight enough that it won't cause you
Steal a goose and take a gander.
exactly where you need to. Has a whole little system
Yeah.
in there to help you aim whenever you turn.
Yeah, that's a
it on.
grackle, not a raven or a crow.
And everything that only you can see.
Yeah, but still, it's just the bombastic side eye of bird.
Yeah,
This whole little
yeah.
section right here is all meant for you to
bombastic bird eye.
So that way you can hold it, aim, and shoot exactly where
You want me to send it to you as well, princess? Yeah, you see the bird?
You want to give him a try?
Why's that guy just standing there?
Alright, here.
Which guy? He's standing there, menacingly.
I don't like his vibe.
I don't either.
A little bit too fancy for around these parts, but yeah, fair.
He carries around a riding crop. That's just fucking weird.
Why?
What? Really? That doesn't even have any, like, actual use as a fucking defensive weapon. The fuck?
Weird.
Yeah.
Corporates.
Bombastic bird eye.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see Melina's doing well.
Yeah.
As I see her just run across my vision with giant wrench being swung aloft.
Almost like a victory pose.
Yep. Nah, I think they were gonna threaten to hit someone as a joke. Because I didn't hear a thwack and people start yelling, so it was clearly not actually going to hit someone.
Well, there's someone I need to talk to at some point.
Hmm?
Oh. We had to make up a particular cocktail of certain narcotics for someone.
Hmm.
Pressing pills sucks. Not the biggest fan. But
I have a bunch of machines that do it pretty well if you need it done, you know, on a larger scale.
I've got a pill presser as well, and same for like a catapult maker as well. I've got them, but it's just the taking time to press it and making sure that each measurement is correct.
You do know that's what I do for a job, right? Like making pharmaceuticals.
Yeah.
Like if you don't want to do it, I can just do it, and I do it accurately because I take quality in my work.
Yeah.
Because if my client dies, I don't get paid. What?
Yeah, it's literally my
Why?
job too. You don't know.
That's my hat.
I'm good. Yes, that is your hat.
Oh, wait a second. No, I get it. She's not got a white brim on currently, so she can't self-floppy. She has to floppy someone else's. I get you. It all makes sense now.
Matthew likes to play with the hat.
I thought he liked perching on it.
I mean, friend.
Nah, it's a little too floppy for that.
Walk out. Talk. Walk out.
Oh.
Sure.
There they go.
Alright, we'll be back.
There we go. Oh, I gotta do a talk then. Okay. I'll be back, princess. Don't March. Just get to know her better.
Hi.
Only a fox.
I don't know what to talk about.
I don't know either.
I was trying to find snow scale.
Oh yeah.
I haven't seen them yet today.
Yeah.
If you want, I can try and call them.
Ragnar, did you lose weight?
Please do, March.
What? Ragnar's cousin's around.
Let me see if they're available right now.
Huh.
I know you're trying to call someone.
Sorry, yeah, I was on the phone. What was that?
You're back to normal.
Yeah, I had Ader cast a spell.
Nice. I'm gonna keep wandering around. People that I want to talk to.
Marge,
Yes.
I have a question. Since I don't really use these girls anymore because of, well, I haven't really had
How
the
much?
need, and I wasn't gonna sell them. I want A3 to actually have something to keep themselves safe. So
Oh.
I haven't.
these weapons don't have any kickback. They're energy based, not like crazy plasma or anything. Rechargeable batteries. They even have a non-lethal setting on them.
Yeah, I saw you showing them.
Yep, no kickback, won't cause any massive harm. They're not insanely deadly, but if she's going up against Vex, unnamed marked synthetic units, or people, she'll have a proper tool to be able to keep herself safe.
Would you want them? I know you said you have a gun.
I would like something that doesn't hurt. I have noticed that my gun ends up hurting my shoulder. And I worry if I use it too much, it might cause more problems.
Using other guns might be a good way to get more comfortable with it until you can get a bit more oomph in your systems. I see no issue with it.
And I mean, once you get used to it, you'll be able to use them both at the same time.
Until then, I have to use one.
One at a time, exactly. Always a good idea to make sure you start with that. And like I said, we'll go ahead and go over a lot of the basics and make sure to show you how to turn the safety on, turn the safety off, load up the battery, charge it up. But overall, it's a relatively simple to use weapon. And the best thing is these girls right here have no trackers on them. Nothing, not even serial numbers.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
My gun does. But it was legally obtained by Cupcake. So it's fine.
Mine was...
Well, the thing is, I mean, if you leave it somewhere, we don't want someone tracking it back to us.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't have any kind of weird...
True, you don't have fingerprints.
This is true.
Neither do I.
Technically, actually, the fingerprints would probably lead back to me. Which I'm kind of used to. Really nice. Oh yeah, I'll actually teach you how to clean it. You gotta be careful because the carbon burns inside can sometimes, because of all the laser fire, can actually kind of build up a little bit. So you want to be a little bit careful. Actually, it's because of the metal inside and the way the heat affects to it.
I remember when I used a laser rifle, I had to go through all that. Ragnar.
Oh, well, so if we're gonna do that, give me just a second. So the way these work is magnets. Although don't worry, ones that won't harm synthetics. There you go. You put one right there. That way, instead of holsters, you can just do this. Make sure both of those are still on. Gonna toss it, and they're gonna go right to your thighs. There you go.
Nifty.
No, I don't have to have holster. I don't have to have pants.
No pants, gang.
No pants.
Woo!
This is true.
I don't need pants. I don't have anything.
This is true. This is true. And if anyone tries to grab them, they stay pretty damn tight to those magnets.
Also, I'll see them.
And you'll see them,
Really
exactly.
close. They'll have to be really close to me.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, whenever we get a little bit of free time, I can run you through all the basics, go over it a little bit, show you how to swing an old sword, even give you some tips on how I used to work with a knife.
You sound very excited to be teaching someone.
It feels good. My mentor was a bad man who taught me how to use all these things for the wrong reasons. Feels good to teach someone how to use them for the right reasons.
Crime!
Crime.
Crime!
Crime to protect me and my friends.
Yes. Just because it's against the law doesn't mean it's unethical.
Fucking with them.
Honestly, yeah. We used to do a lot more, like, crime to get ourselves things that we needed. Now it's more crime to defend ourselves at this point.
Because people keep fucking with us.
They just keep fucking with us.
As like a punishment in some
Like, I mind my own business a lot more than I used to, and that shit still happens.
It's getting worse.
It is.
If you're too much of an asshole.
I haven't even done anything.
Exactly. Like, that's the thing, LF attacked us first. That's one thing I always gotta remind people. We literally were attacked by LF out of the blue before anyone knew what LF was.
Last I saw, Pip was,
I'm certain they'd spin it some other way, but you know.
cafe, and they didn't look well. I sat with them for a while. I made sure to talk to them and try to raise up their mood, but they don't seem alright.
They definitely looked like something was up when I walked by them.
Too long to read. The damage is spread from just there to there, and all that. What? And they were told not to say anything
How
about
does he keep his hat from blowing
it.
off?
They started scratching their hand with the sigil.
Magnets?
Like, it started hurting.
Probably magnets.
Start talking about it.
Or suction cups. Probably a suction cup.
Everything better be amazing other than this.
Yeah, so far, yeah. You sound very crystal clear right now, just to give you a heads up.
Thank you. And the spell is corrected almost immediately.
Yeah. But yeah, no, that's what I know so far. Eden even tried to help, and she's getting too angry to.
Since you are doing me a favor, I still want to give you a favor if you end up with
You should show him the show him up.
I am going to say my cordial dad-based statement when I say the only thing I need from you is knowing that there's another day with you in it.
Mushy.
favor card is still there.
Favorite part still there. If I figure something out.
If we live in a world of scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
I know, but I've been doing it my whole life. I'm a bit tired of the debts. Now A3 owes me a favor.
Ah, fair enough.
No, this is scrap orange.
What's a favor between friends?
The color schemes are really. I don't know the scrapper symbol.
I don't like cashing those in. Makes me feel bad. I don't want y'all thinking I'm using anybody. Last thing I want to do.
But I don't want to feel like I'm using you.
Yeah, you're not.
No.
I'm certain there'll be a day that he's gonna be in mortal peril and you'll get to save him, and then you guys can call it even.
Yippee. Not yippee, but kind of yippee.
Well, it's one of those things where
Medium yippee.
Medium yippee.
Tentative yippee.
Yip. It's just a yip.
Yeah, a yip.
A yip. Yip.
Maybe more apprehensive, like a yip.
Yee.
Well, I'm like the
I can see it now.
Vite is the kind of guy that when he's running past, I just want to stick out my leg and trip him, and I don't know why.
And then there you are looking down being like, I saved you. I'm like, oh.
I say I want to, it doesn't mean I'll do it.
No, you know, now why is it I'm imagining A3 like Princess carrying you?
That's good, that's good. Because for some reason it's a common thought to see me getting carried by robotic women.
Huh?
Being carried by a robotic woman.
I wasn't gonna say anything, but yeah.
No, it was.
I guess people just like to see a hardcore, like, fighter dude get carried by women.
Then there was a synthetic woman, then there was a monster woman.
I saw that throw you in the lake.
I think women just like to pick you up.
Apparently. Maybe it's because I swing my legs. It's just really fun.
So, and then the last thing I had was
You're a tough guy, and you get a chance to get, you know, a little vulnerable, you know?
I never got to have a childhood, so that might be what it was.
Probably.
That's the spirit for you.
Yeah. I mean, I can't really say yeah to that. I was born in Ohio, but I can understand the sentiment.
the whole reason why he's crashing out whenever he sees like corporates and shit, and the whole reason why
I thought you-
corporates is because
I got over it.
he's Scandinavian.
People from Zafira go to Detroit for a vacation just to make it feel still a little bit homey.
What's wrong with Detroit?
I have no idea, but apparently everyone raves about it.
I think it's very nice this time of year.
I think that tickles something with Vic. Come on, Vic, tell us how you feel.
Oh, no,
It's a city in Lower East Michigan.
It's a beautiful place. It's you know, you want to know what? You know what? I know one thing about Detroit. It has beautiful people in it.
Yep. The people are lovely. The food is delicious.
I mean,
But it's only potholes.
I haven't eaten in so long. Apple biz powder, yeah.
There is nothing
Sure. Now, I'm gonna go deliver these pills real quick. Mwah.
The magnets are so strong.
Alright, I'll be back in a minute, princess.
My body be mag-locked. At least it is that I don't have to wear, like...
Can I ask you a serious question that I know might sound weird in the moment?
No, I'm not attracted to lamps.
Is your back okay?
I have a cybernetic spine, it doesn't hurt.
Oh, that makes
And
sense.
anti-grav.
And anti-grav.
I hate how I immediately knew it was above my chassis. Right.
No, yeehaw.
Sorry. I kind of feel like a dick. I didn't mean it like that. It was just like an older thought, and like I didn't know how to address it.
You could always be direct at this point.
Yeah, I'm not good at that when it comes to like one-on-one conversation kind of things. Normally if it's like a fighting kind of thing, good. Like when it's not,
I'm overly direct.
Yeah, to a dangerous degree.
Yes. I'm aware.
Kind of proves the point, actually. Yeah. It worries me sometimes because like you'll have these hunters with giant weapons and you'll be like, "You suck. It's a fact." I'm like, "Oh my god."
But they do suck.
Well, yeah, but you don't say it to them directly. It's more like you hint at it, like, "Oh man, a 5th grader could have thrown that harder."
Confiscating for something.
Well, these are giant monsters we're fighting.
I mean, there was that one giant Vex, like, synth. The one big red one when you were trying, like, we almost died fighting. And it tried to monologue, and I told it to go suck itself. Because you don't let your enemies monologue.
My helmet to my face. To my face. It took like 2 months before it finally fucking stopped hurting.
I almost died. Actually, like, half the team almost died.
Yeah.
And that's why you don't let your enemy monologue. If you let the enemy monologue, it means they get to attack on their terms. If you just hit them in the middle of their monologue, then they weren't expecting it. The enemy isn't going to give you useful information unless they're an idiot. And I'm pretty sure the Vex aren't idiots.
Actually, speaking of Oakley being on bed duty after that, you want to know what's one of the funnest parts about dating a synthetic woman?
What? Is this racist?
No, what? No.
No? Okay.
No. I was talking about, so she was on bed duty, which means she...
there's a guy looking for you. His name is Stripes. Oh, did you talk to him?
You have this like fully armored synthetic, like metal plates ready to go, and you cover them in like a bunch of blankets and pillows. It's actually really
I'm not
precious.
super keen on just like, like I'm not. It's not like a super secret, but like I'm not super keen on just like talking to
I have like an
every
emergency
person
set
that
for
asks
whenever she
about
gets
it and
really,
pointing them
really
in my
banged
direction
up,
when it
and
comes
she
to
gets
the
patched
psionics
up and
stuff.
she's locked on bed duty.
It was Fable who pointed him in your direction to get more of these funky crystals.
I don't know why Fable's pointing them in my direction. I can't. I don't.
We just need people. We just need people that have that kind of ability, not to what extent they can use it.
Yeah, well. It's really cute. Like you just like you can barely see your hand. You're just like.
Underneath a whole bunch of pillows and blankets and.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't know how it's finding. I mean, I could probably like make something to find more at some point, but.
He's pointing us in the right direction. It's at least worth a shot, even if we find nothing.
How you doing, Powder?
Yeah.
Because that's good money, and it'll get you parts for what you need.
Yeah. So my initial idea is the way that Fable described it is basically like it's kind of like just like sonar, pretty much. If I can make something that can emit a pulse, and then it will kind of resonate off of the crystal.
I'm gonna teach her how to actually use it properly.
Back
She was
towards
talking
me.
about her gun hurting her,
So
considering I don't really use mine anywhere near as
it's not
much.
the worst. I'm just.
Laser weapons,
I've been focusing
so no
on.
kickback, and even has a non-lethal on it.
I've been focusing on mech engineering more than anything, but I probably will.
Have you spoken with Melina about the scrapper mech at all?
They shot me.
No.
You should. They want to work on it. Oh, speak of the devil.
Yeah, I think it's a death trap. I want to turn that thing into not a death trap.
While I was in an alley
It's not
unarmed.
gonna be a death trap. I know how to make a death trap. I know how to work my way around it.
We're gonna add cup holders, a coffee maker, and a toaster.
Exactly.
I think that just comes with the byproduct of living.
I've worked on every single mech the scrappers have. I know what to do.
Yeah, I was letting you sit there.
Doesn't fill me with a lot of confidence. I hope
The fact that their mechs work at all should fill you with confidence.
The fact that they work at all is impressive.
Yeah, comfy max.
That's why.
No.
But they also are like death traps.
They're not death traps.
Yes, they are.
Usually it's the enemy killing the person inside, not the machine itself.
Usually because the machine's a piece of
I
shit.
might see if you
It's not a piece of shit.
can also have administration.
I think they're marvels of engineering. You know what? We have the resources, and between the two of you, I'm certain you two would make it into something both of you will be proud of.
Too many bodies around me. So I'm just gonna move out.
I have no idea why I thought
I'll just show you which parts not to poke at.
6 million credit man.
What? There's some parts you just can't poke at, because then it, you know, you shouldn't, but...
What's up, baby? How you doing?
I think if the two of you just look at it together, you'll figure something out. You gotta learn to work together. Some projects you just can't do alone.
Stand by them for a little
Yeah.
bit.
I could. I'm just. I mean, I'm down to take a look at it. I don't know how much I have time. I have help. I'm.
What about you? How you doing?
I'm so fucking busy.
I'm doing good.
Real.
Mm-hmm.
Better now.
Hell yeah. That's awesome.
Oh, Marge.
Huh?
I don't know if this is even doing anything.
I need
She just,
you
like, rubbing on my
to.
shoulders.
Are you free in like a couple hours?
Depends on what you mean by a couple hours.
I usually like around the time when the second train comes and everyone starts heading out of the bay.
Hmm.
Okay, it's real simple. I just need you to come to the Peggy base with me, and I need you to stare at my unconscious body while I'm trying to walk down some stairs. And I need you.
I could work while I'm keeping an eye on you.
Yeah, I just need someone to be on the other side.
I can do that. I'll just bring my work with me because most of it's going through documents and stuff like that.
Peggy base is not the worst place to go to through documents.
A lot of my job is reading shit, doing paperwork, taking notes.
Yeah, I just need
not around everyone, I'm guessing.
an eye, and also
It's just a small thing.
you. Okay, you don't see normally, right?
Well, define normally. I can look, I have full color vision, and I've learned to differentiate this plane from all the other planes, but I'm constantly also, especially once I start thinking about it, seeing the swirl of colors of every other plane at once.
Let's go. You know, I don't know why. I'm feeling a sudden urge to go check out the memorial and maybe.
You know, I haven't paid my respects to the memorial yet today.
I'd be careful if I were you.
So I want maybe with your like. Oh, that's awesome. That's super. It's swell. Let me just stay over here.
Just stay here, yeah.
Basically, I was wondering if with your like vision, if you could pay close attention to the. I'm going on a dive against LF. I want to maybe see if you can, like...
See if there's any weird
you know
planar
how,
stuff going on with you?
Yeah, with the, like, whole, like... Well, because, yeah, there's, like, the damage with, like... The way that the damage carries over is still kind of...
Bizarre.
Weird and bizarre, and I was wondering if maybe you can.
Most certainly.
I need you to promise me if I start like digitizing, if they try to take me, I need you to kill me.
Would you be willing to write that down so people don't yell at me if I have to?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I imagine people will trust me if I say, yeah, you looked me in the eyes and asked me specifically to do that, but having you also write it down.
Not really in your eyes, but like, yeah.
Well, yeah, look, I keep forgetting I don't have eyes sometimes. It's a force of habit.
You're the one. You're like one of the few people I can trust to like understand my feelings on this.
No, I'm the kind of person that's the same, where I would, there's a lot of cases where I'd rather die than have certain things happen to me, so.
I'm not fucking going back. I'm not
No.
being captured again.
There's fates far worse than death that I have seen a lot.
It's only emergency situation, you know.
Ideally, it never comes to that.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, I've lived a life where I understand what to do in those kinds of situations, even if I don't like it. I've had to accept a lot of situations where I have to do the things I know will haunt me, but I need to do anyway.
Sorry to put this on you, but I don't really know who else.
It's my responsibility. I took on a lot of responsibility for what happens to people when I took on the role of a leader. So, regardless...
This isn't me asking you as a leader or volunteer. I'm asking you this because you're, you know, my friend, and I know that I can depend on you for this. I know fucking Dirge would never do that. Dirge would never do that. Fucking
He would...
IX
I don't think he would... He wouldn't not do it, but he'd definitely hesitate.
Yeah.
So.
I need someone who won't hesitate.
Now, I would double check just to make sure I don't accidentally kill you in a case where that's not the case, but I won't hesitate if I know it's happening. I'll cry. I will tell you, I will cry like a little bitch afterwards, but I will do it.
Yeah, hopefully it won't come to that.
Hopefully it won't. I'm the kind of person that makes plans for things that never happen, so I get it.
Yeah, I do the same. Okay, I'll write that down. I'll get like a proper like. I could make it as legal as possible.
Well, it doesn't necessarily have to be legal. It just has to let people know this is what you wanted.
I'll write stuff down. I'll record a little video. That way it's...
Yep. And then ideally, none of us have to see that video.
None of us have to see it, but... Yeah. Alright, that's... Thanks. Hopefully it won't come to that.
If I do, I'll make it quick.
We're trying to get the, we're trying to get some blueprints for the,
The black box?
We're trying to get any info we can on the, not the black box, this is
something else.
Trying to get info on the tower.
Uh-huh. That's an interesting one.
We're setting, this is the first step in Riot's Johnny Silverhand moment. We'll call it.
If you find anything else, even if you don't find stuff on the tower, anything you get is useful.
Yeah. Yep. I'll make sure I'll see whatever information I can find about it.
If you find anything on the Ark, that'd be useful too.
On one hand, I hope that would be nice to have. On the other hand, I fucking hope I hope not. That would fucking probably be high security.
It would be high security, but if you manage to snag it along the way, I mean, yeah. I mean, I have a feeling that's the whole reason they came here in the first place and the whole reason they stay.
At least it's... It's a little fucking dark, but one good thing about Bucky being gone...
We know they can't get their hands on it.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that he deserves that. I'm gonna go grab my stuff and make sure it's ready and meet you at the techie base.
Okay. Okay.
You want me to bring
It's,
snacks?
You know, it'll be, what, like 2 hours?
Do you want to spend time with me while I do research and watch their unconscious body? Later. Yeah.
Later.
Yep, alright. I'll be at the techie base.
Cool. Thanks, Marge.
Anytime. Yeah.
I am so very thankful.
All this lettuce and beef.
Nope.
Trying to do weird big ass
E-Rank has like the most common amount, the most highest amount of psionics there. I think like 9 registered, I believe.
Hey, be careful who you talked about that stuff with. There are people that hunt others, so. I assume you trust them, but just be careful talking about it in the open.
Yeah.
I have no interest in hunting anyone right now.
Oh.
Trust anybody. That's how you get in trouble.
I need to eat before I help with the missions later. My tummy kinda hurt, but I'm also hungry at the same time, which is weird because I ate right before I got here. Just been hungry, I guess. Maybe I'll make soup. I'm kinda feeling soup.
Man, I
Oh,
wonder
wow.
if VR chat is home to a bunch of nerds.
Yeah, there's gonna be a mission later. So, give me a couple hours and there's gonna be a mission. I might go to the Iron Grip. I haven't decided yet. But there will be the LF mission.